Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the English Communication Journey channel. I'm Dr. Gopal Singh Mehta. A few words about how to improve your English communication. My dear friends, I'm just going to share with you my own experiences and my own wisdom as to how you can improve in your English communication. How can you make yourself confident and fluent in English speaking? My dear friends, you have taken this journey for yourselves and you are quite aware that how many challenges of various kinds are going to appear on the path of your journey or aspiration. So you have to be preparing yourself. You should be very ready to deal with all kind of challenges, because dealing with the challenges or problems is the only way you are going to get better on the other end, and you are going to move ahead along the journey of your aspiration. So never think of escaping any kind of challenge. How about small, minuscule the challenges, but you will have to deal with the challenge, because the challenges, the difficulties are there to make us learn something out of it, because that's how we get stronger. To deal with the challenges that are yet to come on the path of our aspiration. Every time we are going to overcome any challenge, we are going to get stronger to deal with the other bigger challenge that's awaiting us. My dear friends, just believe in your own capacity, in your own potential, that you can achieve your goal. The goal is to make yourself versatile, to make yourself proficient, to make yourself fluent and confident in English speaking. Okay, so you have to really start your practice of speaking along with reading, listening, watching English and writing. All aspects you need to really engage yourself with, because that's going to give you a lot of exposure of English language, and you are going to surround yourself with English, and that's what you really require. You have to really make an English environment around you. If you are not living in an area where English is spoken as a way of communication, then definitely you are having some constraints, my dear friends. You are having some unfavorable circumstances or situations. But it's not so that if you are having unfavorable circumstances or situations, you don't have the right to really dream big about something in your life. No, you have got the right, the power to really dream big, even if the situations are not favorable, because it is you who is going to make the situations or the circumstances favorable to you. My dear friends, the way I'm right now speaking in front of my cell phone camera, all I'm trying to practice my English speaking, trying to make myself more confident, trying to really make myself the person who is going to really speak for quite certain length of time, definitely. So you have put up a challenge for yourself. Every day you are going to practice English speaking, say for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Slowly you are going to increase time, and you are going to make yourself endure all kind of difficulties that are going to really occur there. Yes, what happens that we get stuck because of some reason, because our mind is not processing the thought what to speak next. Maybe we are not going to find the exact word, the most appropriate word that we were thinking we will incorporate in the nick of the time in the sentence, but that word is not coming to our mind, and we are thinking of the most close substitute for that word. And even if we are not getting that word, what we are going to do? Are we going to really remain stuck there in the situation? No, my dear friends, we have to really move ahead from that situation, because this situation is going to occur again and again. So there isn't any guarantee that this situation is not going to really come anytime further. This is how we are going to learn from our situations, how we have to deal with the situations. So in such circumstances where we get stuck, we have to first of all make our mind calm and composed, so that our calm and composed mind has the optimum power to think in the right direction and to not become agitated. So when the mind is agitated, we lose power of our own mind, that the mind is not able to really play it out in its best possible way, isn't it? So our mind is going to really work optimally only when it is calm and composed. So we need to really accept the situations, and we need to really acknowledge our own deficiencies, that we are deficient in such situations, of course. So that's what for we are practicing English speaking, my dear friends. So you don't have to really go back to the starting point and again restart your sentence. No, that's going to really make you get so much frustrated, because the this situation is going to occur frequently. So we have to really move from that position. Okay, we are mainly concerned about talking for whatever length of time we thought ourselves to be speaking. Okay, so we have put a time frame for ourselves. Let's say for 3 minutes or 5 minutes we are going to really talk, no matter what, whether we are going to make a lot of mistakes there, whether we are going to really get stuck in the middle of a sentence, but we are going to complete our talking. So don't quit talking, don't go back to the starting point, because that's going to be a very burdensome exercise, my dear friends. And we feel so irritated, frustrated at times, because every now and then the problems are going to occur, we are going to get stuck, we are going to make mistakes. It's okay, but you have really acknowledged these mistakes, that yes, you made a mistake there, and next time perhaps you are trying your best, you're going to try your best to not make such mistakes. So that's how we improve, that's how we evolve in our life as well, my dear friends. So what I mean to say that there are a lot of videos where you must be really listening to all those who have made those videos to make you learn English in a matter of days. These are all false assurances, my dear friends. Don't pay heed to such false assurances. They are all gimmicks, my dear friends. So you need to just believe in your sincere efforts. You should be believing in your potential, that you are going to really face all kinds of challenges, deal with them, and make yourself stronger. Just go the right way, in the right direction, my dear friends. Don't think of any shortcuts, because there are no shortcuts. Even if you try to reach your goal through the shortcuts, you are not going to stay there, my dear friends. You are going to touch the goal and you are going to slip down, because you haven't earned it through your sincere efforts and your hard work. You were always trying to trick the situation, but indeed you are not tricking the situation, my dear friends. You are deceiving yourself. You are making a fool of yourself, my dear friends. So believe in your ability, believe in your efforts, believe in your hard work, my dear friends. Believe in your being consistent with whatever you are engaging with, and that's the only way forward to achieve your goal in your life, my dear friends. And be always optimistic, my dear friends. Every successful speaker, everyone who you see right now as an established speaker, you are in awe of that speaker. He speaks so well, and so he is so proficient. That person also has gone through the same phase as you are standing at right now, my dear friends. Okay, so always be positive, my dear friends. The only thing is that you have to really submerge yourself in the environment of English, because you are going to really make English such a familiar thing to you. You are going to make yourself so comfortable speaking English, my dear friends. That's your goal, and that's going to really happen only when you engage with English language as much as possible. So try to train your mouth to speak English words. That's what the English speaking is meant for, my dear friends. It's not only the mental exercise that we want ourselves to get better at spoken English. It's also physical exercise, my dear friends. Unless we speak out words from our mouth is not going to really be familiar with producing these words correctly and clearly. So there we are also making ourselves better at pronouncing words the right way, isn't it? So we listen to a lot of English talk and we get a hang of the how certain word is pronounced. Many times what happens that we know that we were pronouncing certain words wrongly. When we listen a lot of English, then we come to know that, oh, this word I was pronouncing wrong, and you get yourself corrected, isn't it? So speaking is also a very good practice of making your thoughts come out clearly, pronouncing words very clearly. And the way you are speaking right now, it is going to make you really so confident about opening your mouth, be it in front of an audience, amidst a gathering. You have got that, guts to speak and something relevant according to the situation. So that's only going to happen when you are in habit of speaking English, my dear friends. So make English speaking your daily exercise. Whatever way, wherever you get an opportunity, you speak English, my dear friends. That's how you are going to really put away the hesitation that's there. That's a great obstacle, my dear friends. We always hesitate to really open our mouth to start a sentence. So in the beginning, even we are not able to really start our sentence. Slowly we are able to start our sentence and we are able to complete one sentence, then we are able to complete two sentences. So this is how the growth takes place, my dear friends. The progress happens. In the beginning, you would definitely see that you are not progressing at all. You really perceive it this way, but this is not the truth, my dear friends, because the growth, the progress is not becoming evident to you or not becoming visible to you in the beginning days. Okay, this is why I say that you have to really believe in yourself that growth is taking place within you, progress is happening, my dear friends. It only becomes apparent or evident after a few days when you experience it from within yourself that yes, you are making growth, my dear friends. So that's going to give you further impetus, encouragement to keep doing what you are doing, my dear friends. So with these words, I would like to really finish this talk here. And I also really appreciate myself for that, because you need to really acknowledge, you need to really give a pat on your back, because you must really not criticize yourself. Even if you are making a few mistakes here and there, my dear friends, just whisper good words about yourself in your mind. That's going to give you encouragement. So here I have spoken for more than 11 minutes. That's a big deal, my dear friends, isn't it? So I have definitely improved what I was a few months back, how I was able to really speak not that well a few months back. Now I think I have really definitely made growth into my English speaking. Thank you. Good day.